Hey guys, we're going to step into something truly remarkable today. It is a luxury home built by Exeter Homes here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it really defines craftsmanship and character. In Raleigh, we have a lot of options when it comes to luxury home builders or executive home builders that are great, and Exeter is definitely one of my favorites. My name is Pete Marston, and I'm your local real estate expert for Raleigh, North Carolina. And I get calls, texts, emails from people just like you every single day thinking about making Raleigh, North Carolina their new home, or moving within North Carolina or moving within Raleigh. So if that's you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell below so that you can be in the know about all the changing market conditions in the area. And if you're moving in 9 days or in 90 days, just reach out. We can set up a call, text, email, or even set up a Zoom, and we can talk about what a smooth transition to the Raleigh area looks like for you. All right, guys, so let's dig in. This is a 5-bedroom, 6 full bath home that has a first floor master, a guest suite on the master, a large bonus room with wet bar upstairs, some vaulted ceilings, a huge kitchen, very open and inviting, a large screened-in porch, and a pool in the backyard with a built-in hot tub. Lots to offer here. It is also on 1 acre of land. You can check around me. Lots of privacy here in North Raleigh. We're about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes from Research Triangle Park, and about the same into North Raleigh, and downtown Raleigh is probably about 25, 30 minutes from here. We're about 15, 20 minutes from Wake Forest. So it's a very central location. If this location and this type of property suits you, you should hit me up. This is right in my backyard. We will go in and take a look at what this thing looks like. I love this house. Come on. Before we go in, I just want to show you this vestibule, this large kind of covered area in front of the house. Great place to meet your guests. It's raining outside, gives a little bit of shade into the entryway. This is a really cool feature. I love that it's gotten a little bigger than some homes, and let's go take a look. The first thing you're probably going to notice in this house is attention to detail. That's one of the things I love about Exeter Homes. On the floor, we have a herringbone entryway. You can see some of the extra millwork on the walls. One of the things you'll see at a lot of homes, especially Exeter Homes, is rounded corners throughout, even in the garage and storage spaces. So attention to detail everywhere. The ceiling heights here are 10 feet on the first floor until we get to the vaulted areas, and 9 feet on the second floor. Here in the main living area of the home, you can see it has that open concept that a lot of people like. Easy dining, easy living together. Behind me over my shoulder is a screened-in porch that I really like. It also has what are known as phantom screens. It might be a different company that put them in, but kind of like Kleenex has become the name for a tissue. Same phantom screens. A lot of people just call them, they're the drop-down screens that come if you need it when there might be more bugs out, something like that. So very easy access out to the pool that we'll take a look at in a minute. But this huge center island here, massive center island, great cabinetry. I love how everything works. Exactly what you would expect in a high-end home here in Raleigh. Something that I really enjoy seeing and that I like to see in these homes is what do these sculleries kind of look like now? So kind of a second prep kitchen. We've got a refrigerator, a full sink, and we have a microwave back here. So great place for a coffee bar or for preparing food and you're having guests, things like that. Great space back here. Lots of storage in these pantries as well. So 3 different pantries, 1, 2, and 3 at the end of the kitchen here. Let's take a look at this dining area. This dining area is massive. If we take a look up at the vaulted ceilings, are great. Lots of light. Take a look out into the forest, and we are obviously in the fall, so you get a lot of beautiful colors back here. Tons of deer roaming around as well, so lots of wildlife. And this thing would suit a very large circular table, whatever you want in here, you can accommodate it in this space. Here we are in the downstairs guest suite. You can see some great windows, great privacy out to the forest in the front and out to the side, so no neighbors out here, very quiet. This could also double up as your office. It's a really, really cool room. I just want to show you around real quick. Here we are in the primary bedroom, and you'll see the first thing I notice is these vaulted ceilings up above us that mirror the vaulted ceiling in the dining room. So gives a lot of extra space and feels very open in here, especially with the light coming in from the windows behind me. Over my shoulder faces south, southeast. So in the morning, you're gonna get a lot of sunlight in here. And that's one of the things to pay attention to when you're building a custom home is where's that sun gonna come in? Do I like having a lot of sunlight coming into my room in the morning and feeling bright and airy? Or do I want it over the deck in the afternoon? And that's one of the things that Exeter really specializes in, as well as talking with you about exactly the things that are most important and helping you pull those out. So you don't have to come to the conversation knowing every single detail that you want in a home. They're gonna have conversations with you that help you uncover the things that are most important to you. What I love here is it just overlooks this backyard. You're able to see the pool and the privacy in the back as well. But I think you're gonna really like the primary bath. Let's go check that out and these stellar custom cabinets in the master or primary bathroom and primary closets. Over my shoulder, you're gonna see what most people would consider nowadays a wet room. So you have a little bit of conservation of space and a little bit of ability to keep things all wet in one area. So you have the master or primary bath and the primary shower right over my shoulder, conserving a little bit of space, but at the same time, giving you a little bit of feeling of extra space in that shower and in the bath. So I love that feature. I think it's really cool. One of the things I really love here is we do have a his and her closets, right? So we have one over my shoulder here and one over my shoulder here. Have a look and tell me what you think. A couple of things about the garage that I love in this house are this entryway or drop zone area that has closeted area for some extra coats, easy access, drop zone down below, and another space right here over my shoulder that is great for dropping backpacks, things like that. Let's go take a look at the garage. A couple of unique things in there that I think are really, really interesting. A couple of things to pay attention to in garages are obviously the ceiling height is really tall. What I love is that they've taken the garage doors and they're rolling them up high as well. So something that you see sometimes are lifts in garages so you can store more cars, classic cars, things like that. So the garage door here is already put up high toward the ceiling, so it'll accommodate an owner wanting to do that. You can see over my shoulder, there is a Tesla charger already installed, and something really cool here in the carriage garage is actually they've started it as a workout or fitness space. So if we take a look at the floors, these are cork floors. If you know anything about flooring for gyms, some of those rubber mats aren't so healthy for you, and this cork floor tends to be a little bit better on your lungs and your overall body. Over my right shoulder here, you'll see a 220 charger that's been put in for a sauna, which have become very popular. So whether that's a sauna or if you wanted a cold plunge, things like that, this is really a great space for that. And of course, you can always take the flooring out and use this as a carriage garage or a workshop, something like that as well. Up here on the second level of the home, we have 3 bedrooms, a bonus room, and a really, really nice laundry room. Let's go check them out. This bedroom also has vaulted ceilings, so you can hear that echo in the room. Right over the guest suite or the home office area. So we still have that privacy out the front and out the side. Great views, great privacy. Love the fall colors out there. Very large room. What I love about this is you have this great bathroom with 0 entry shower and a really, really nice closet on the other side. So it almost kind of doubles as a secondary master. This is a massive bonus room or entertainment room. You can see a dry bar over my shoulder, some extra storage, window seating. I could see families, people hanging out in here watching movies, kind of set up here on the wall. Just a great space, maybe watching movies over there, playing some games, playing some cards over here. Really, really cool space to hang out. And it also has quite a bit of storage. So let's take a look at the storage real quick. I don't normally point out unfinished spaces, but what I really like is there is unfinished, easy access to storage here. So decorations, things like that are really easy to access. This is a big open kind of closet here in the bonus room. So really easy to get things out. Just show you real quick what's left over for storage. The secondary bedrooms in this property are huge. This one has the vaulted ceiling, similar to the ones on the first floor without the beams. It is right above the guest suite or the office, whichever you would choose to use it as, on the first floor. Lots of privacy still at the front window here. Great light coming in. What I really like about this bedroom is in this one, we have a full walk-in closet behind me on the opposite side of the bathroom. So all contained into one area, no Jack and Jill in this bedroom. And this is still a 0 entry shower, very well done. I think you should take a look. Something I like to see on these patios is not only these large sliders or accordion doors, but also this secondary door over here. Sometimes folks forget about, it might be cold, it might be something else. You might not need these doors open completely, and you still want to get out here to cook on the grill or spend time on the patio. And this normal door over my shoulder really gives you that access to the patio on a daily living perspective. But great seamless indoor-outdoor living on this patio, covered patio. You can see over my shoulder, we've got room for television and watching a game on a Sunday, a gas fireplace, and of course the easy indoor-outdoor living with the double wide sliding doors. And over my shoulder is the yard and the pool, and you can see above me where these retractable screens are about to be put in. They're not quite there yet, but just a beautiful space to hang out. And in this property, the sun will be on the other side of the house in the afternoon, so great shade here. Still get some sun on the pool late in the day. Be a wonderful place to hang out all year round here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Obviously, we have a covered pool right behind me. What you don't see is a hot tub right in the middle of the pool, not center of the pool, but off to the side. Just over my shoulder, it's being covered. And what you see kind of over my shoulder, you might be able to see it there, the retractable motor. So what they've designed into this property is this pool cover, push a button, it retracts and it folds back towards that end, and it folds into the patio deck itself. So they've designed all of that together for this property. Just nice, great flat landscaping and a fenced in yard and all the privacy that you could want in this property. All right, guys, so if you have any questions or any comments about this property, I'd love to read them. Drop them below. I love to read your comments and I will respond to your questions. If you have any questions about Exeter homes, drop them there as well and we'll make sure you get them answered. Again, my name is Pete Marston, and if you're considering moving to the Raleigh, North Carolina area, or you're moving within North Carolina anytime in the next 9 days or in the next 90 days, you should take my contact information out of the description below so you can set up a call, text, email, or even a Zoom. And we'll talk about what a smooth transition to the Raleigh area looks like for you. And until next time, I can't wait to keep showing you around town.
Why Exeter? Versatility. It's the name of our game, being able to accommodate a client's priorities, whether it's time, budget, design, location. There's a lot of factors someone's working off of when they're looking to make an investment, especially at this caliber. And our entire purpose is client-driven, client-forward for everything that we do, is working with them on that path. So due to the number of homes that we have, 15 to 20 depending on size and revenue and square footage, we have multiple options kind of in the queue as far as permitting and plans. We also know of lots we have coming down the line. We can kind of understand where someone wants to be and kind of find the right model, find the right mold, really discuss options with them. But if they want to find something underway, an existing Exeter build, they want to be able to walk it, see it, touch it, work with our team to review the remaining selections. We can bring them in, take a brief pause on the build, integrate them with our design team in-house to review the selections and let them take it from there. It gives them the ability to still have that custom touch without spending the 18 months it would take to pick a lot, pick a design. Though that is what some of our clients do, we always want to have options available and not a definitive model mold that we force our clients into. That's not how we operate. Yeah, great question. So the reference for the home that we're standing in now is a build that we as Exeter had. We picked the plan, we started the build, we were marketing it as what we were planning to come forward with. We had the plans, we had the selections kind of already in motion. Client reached out. We hadn't begun framing yet, but we were just breaking ground with the foundation. Client was wanting to see it, very interested, but couldn't feel the home, couldn't really get that sense of understanding what it was going to look like. We had the same plan being built in another neighborhood, another community. So we were able to walk that client through that plan, let them feel the layout, feel the spaces to give them that sense of comfort, but still have the ability to work with our team to make and choose the remaining selections for the build. So the clients were able to get the best of both worlds of the custom aspect to the extent they wanted without having to wait all the time. So this home, we had it in framing, client locked it up, we worked with them to pick the selections, but Exeter picked the plan, we were doing the marketing from the get-go. It was a faster process for that client, and we were willing and happy to bring them in to work with us. Great question. So starting conversation with a client, trying to understand about building in this area, in this market, topography is really question number one, step zero, finding the where. A lot of it comes down to what a client's desired living situation is. Do they host a lot, friends and family, and understanding is a basement a good opportunity for them? Or do they really want a flatter lot with a crawl space? Or are they comfortable with a certain number of steps out the back of the home or into the front of the home? Because trying to find the right property to accommodate those goals can be challenging depending on where someone might want to live, which directly impacts the financial aspect. Good lots in the area are harder to come by, but that's really where, working with our team, we run an evaluation on every lot that we're looking at to understand what's possible and the best use of it. So when we have a client, we can give them an idea of what to expect as far as basement orientation, costs, design, maximum widths, depths, etc., just so they have a better understanding of what's possible. We strive to put communication and our clients in front of everything that we do. It's our number one priority. We are client forward in the sense we're acting on their behalf to do what's in their best interests. Communication is paramount. Our team really strives on weekly updates out to all of our clients with updates on what's going on with the build, a projection of what's going to be happening next week, identifying any outstanding items we're looking for, what they might be looking for, we are still working on. But really just putting the communication first so that they feel like they're in the know and that they trust us. Because once that trust is broken, it's just challenging. So our number one goal is to make sure our clients know that we're doing everything in their best interests. There's a lot of, high-end features a lot of clients are doing that you see in a lot of homes: accent lighting, home automation, blinds. A lot of that stuff is pretty common. It's really personalizing it into creating things to be seamless so it happens naturally for a client. Within the home automation side that we really strive on right now, the lighting, when you walk into certain rooms, things just occur. When you come in, you drive out, really setting that up so the experience of a client living in their own home is tailored to exactly how and what that they want. Also addresses all of them rather than like one. It's more like we have a process that we're really good at, which is kind of a tracking sheet that I've made. It's called needs, wants, desires, avoids. So it's 4 categories. It's our way of really chatting with the client, having them categorize what's the most important things that they want. And that way, the more we know of what's important, we can prioritize it in the design, in the budgets from the get-go, so that we're always factoring in those elements and we're avoiding the things that aren't important. But we do that before we design the plan, before we go to contract. All of that's integrated and understood, so there's no unknowns. Identifying what someone's wanting in terms of level of desire or necessity, but on the other end of the spectrum, they want to avoid or remove or not include, knowing what the client's goals are. And it's kind of an evolving list. Some people may not know what they're looking for, but they know they have an idea. Through the conversations we have right when we meet with a client to create this list, and kind of as it evolves, lets us make sure we're discussing every element of the plan design and the process so that we don't leave anything unknown, and it reduces the risk of, oh, I didn't know, or we didn't discuss that. Our goal is to front load those conversations so that before we commit to anything, everyone's on the same page of expectation. The client knows, we're able to say to them, yes, we hear what you're looking for, and we are able to build and provide it for you. But they feel confident to know that they've been heard, and that gives them that sense of trust. So we front load that the best that we can. The elements of this design, of this plan, are it's a first floor primary, first floor guest suite. Really tried to maximize ceilings every single place we could. Dining room behind me, primary bedroom, 2 of the bedrooms upstairs, taking advantage of height. The sizes of the rooms are really comfortable. They give you a lot of space to host and have friends and family. But when you're sitting here, you still feel the cozy, comfortable sense of just being in a well-made home, even when it's just with you and your family. So I feel like this home gives a lot of versatility to someone and how they might want to live in here. And I can see how this plan could be utilized for a variety of different owners.